looking great in the last few cups. So it's really exciting to see between these two who's actually going to be able to beat each other. I mean, Celsia, can they? I think they won one 8-point cup. Can they win a second? And Global, can they win a third and tie it off with Andromeda for how many cup wins? And of course, if Global can take this and go to the grand finals, they'll come top two, which might, which is enough, I think, to qualify them for AWC. I think if they place first, but I'm not sure about if Global places second and Andromeda places third. Do you know how that works out, Jeremy?
Well, they'll be tied in points then, so we'll have to figure out something about that then, I'm afraid.
Yeah. So potentially a lot of games coming at you guys today, so make sure you guys stay tuned into the chat. Make sure you tell all your friends that this game is going on, that this whole cup is going on, because Celsia has taken one qualifying spot, but it's still anything between Andromeda and Global. Either of those two teams can go by the end of today. So there's a lot on the line, and hopefully we can get this started. But let's talk about the maps right now. We're going to have India first, Dual Site second, and then Airplane third. India... Celsia's been looking pretty strong in India, but so has Taz and Delcor on India as well. What do you think this match is going to turn out here on this first map?
Well, with the first map being India, I think that's more in the favor of Global. For Andromeda, I only hope that Celsia is gonna do and give their best shot and beat them. That would make the cup even more exciting, to be fair. So let's hope that happens.
Yeah, and let's just touch on the topic about scopes here. Timmy Perno been going absolutely crazy for 6 8-point cups in a row. We would imagine that he'd be able to put the same performance that he has in the last 6 months in this cup as well. So hopefully we can see that. But on the other side, we also have Delcor and Taz as well. So we're gonna have to see how it works out here. But it started. Countdown has already gone. We're loading into the game. And are you ready for this, Jeremy?
Yes, I am. So we have Global on EU with Kroon, Taz, Padaways, Delcor, and Epi. And on NRS side, we have Celsia with Cold Owner, Mankey, Sib. Is Sib even playing tonight? Yes, Sibulat,
Yep.
Timmy Porno, Devilite, and Cold Owner.
All right.
It's pretty much the lineup that are gonna fly, except for Global, which has Dalcor. He won't fly. Mangos will go instead if they qualify.
Yep, and we're gonna have to see if this first round has started out. 20 seconds in, no one has died yet, but Cold Owner is in a prime spot to get a couple of kills, or just die very easily. But he does have that strike of 12 bullets to go. Gets naded a little bit, doesn't have his helmet as well. Definitely getting a kill
Quite
to
a
Epi.
difficult spot, but he may have to push it now. Oh, he
gets
just
one
got
kill.
the shot on Dalcor. Andromeda's now trying to push the one side, but it's too well defended at this point by Celsia.
Yeah, Devilite was just hammering them down through that smoke, just pre-firing through it. Kroon doesn't want to even try to pre-fire through it, but Devilite...
Oh, dies! Great push from Devilite. He's now neutralizing the push from Global, and they are quite stuck. With Timmy moving to the mid, he's gonna catch off any possible rotates.
And it looks like Petaways and Taz are going to try to back off and maybe go through Stairway to meet up with Sib eventually. But with Timmy here at the mid, it's definitely the best choice, as Timmy is probably not going to miss these shots. Let's see what Taz and Petaways are able to do here. Two of the oldest players two of the longest standing players on the roster so far. I think they've played all the way since 8-Point Cup 1 together. So let's see if that chemistry can bring anything out here in this game. As they head into Spiral, there's going to be no one waiting for them. It's still Sibilet sitting inside of that 2 site, Timmy Perno at mid, with 2 other players on Celsia over at the 1 site. So Taz pushing up with that scope. He's probably going to entry first. And they've made it to backyard now. Yeah, Taz is doing the typical pre-scope spot areas. Taz now looking inside of the site. Will he find Sibilet hiding behind that barrel? No, Sib will find him. Get a little...
And now Timmy's already rotating.
Taz waiting for the push from Timmy. Timmy knows to wait. They come to the site. Timmy takes down the first kill. It's Taz. Petaway's all alone. He will be taken out as well by Sibilet. Good defense coming out here from Celsia. Really strong round in the opening first few minutes, and definitely in the end there as well.
So far, quite the good start. The Global will have to change their strats a little bit. Some pressure applying from Celsia now on the stairs one. Coldon again playing the same spot where Kroon is getting UAV.
Oh,
I
Cold
that wanted to go, but look at Coldon there.
Yeah, Cold Owner getting that first shot through the smoke. I mean, last time Global waited till the smoke kind of disappeared, and Cold Owner was also hit with a nade. Will he get hit by a nade this time? I don't know. He gets flashed. They try to push him. They don't. They decide not to. Keeping their distance. Cold Owner keeps peeking. He shouldn't be peeking right now. He should be waiting for them to come through that door. He's lost a lot of HP from that, but he's already gotten one kill. Oh, they try to do a nice strat there with a flashbang and a push out, but it didn't work out. Pettaways will get that kill into Cold Owner. Now Global has something to work with, a little bit more than they had last round. It's 4v4. Let's see if they can work a pick and potentially take a site. Where do you think they're going to go here, Miss Guy?
Well, they are going to rotate to 2 now. The C4 is pretty much in laundry room already. And with Taz holding off the mid, he can make sure that nobody from Celsia can rotate. And it's only Sibulat who's in 2 side. Devil's now going to try and rotate, but Taz, he should push up here. He's just playing that spot perfectly. He's going to call out Devilite there. Misses the shot on Devilite though. Yeah, we'll have to push Devilite. Devilite now rotated.
And we're going to hop on board to Sibulet now, see what he can do in this backyard. He's got Kroon pushing up, looking for that pick, but look at Timmy getting that nice count to Taz. Kroon with an excellent shot, push up onto Sibulet there. And they're going to take right into the 2 site. Pettaways coming in first, Devilite getting the first kill. Will get closed out by Pettaways. Timmy still in that door.
Both the guys are very, very low.
Charge set.
Oh, Timmy getting pushed!
Oh, he still gets Epi. And just Pettaways left, Mankey's gonna pre-fire him. And he gets Pettaways. Good retake from the Celsia side, currently with the 2-0 lead as well on the map. So far, not too much of a further.
Yeah, it was a really good try there coming out from Global to get inside of this 2 site. I mean, you saw Kroon, he got that excellent pick onto Sibulet. It's just so sad that Taz got naded by whoever naded him at that mid area.
Timmy.
Yeah.
That was an excellent nade, but it already feels like that Celsia is just playing so much easier since they know they already qualified. So the pressure is kind of off of them.
Yeah,
or
for
for
sure.
Global, it's more intense than ever. Because they have, if they win this game, they have a really, really good shot at going to Japan. However, if they lose this game, next game is going to be do or die.
And we're going to see the attempt on one here. Delcor looking for that opening pick. Let's see if we can hop on boards with him. Alright, so Delcor.
Look at that setup from Celsia. Sibulat hiding away there, so basically Devilite's going to be the caller, and when Delcor's going to be focusing on Devilite, Sibulat will then help him. This is a great setup.
And Delcor can't find any UAVs as well, so that's going to stunt their push a little bit more as well. They're not getting anything from Celsia right now. Celsia's defense is just absolutely perfect in the situation right now. Delcor just waiting for Devilite to peek a little bit, but Taz does get a pick onto Timmy. May that prompt something at one side from Celsia defense to pick out or peek out a little bit? It doesn't. They're just holding still. Look at this.
Cold Owner pushing out on Taz now. He has controlled the 2 area, so he knows it's going to be a 1. Devilite spots 3 players now. Global is pushing in. And it's only Mankey holding on. He's with the pistol and the DSR. He gets 2 guys with the pistol. He's still alive. Getting smoked out everywhere.
Cold Owner follows up with the kill.
UAV'd as well. Cold Owner giving him backup. True madhouse here. Delcor managed to move around. With the oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. The movement from each of those players in the last 2 seconds of that game was just absolutely crazy. You had Delcor running around the pillars. You had Mankey just trying to get to the bomb site to get cover so that Epi could provide support for him. And it worked out into Celsia's favor, and now they are 3-0 on defense. Absolutely killer for Global right now.
It was really crucial how Mankey was able to hold them off and still get those 2 kills. That really helped him to win that round, because otherwise Cold Owner would not have been able to retake a site, I assume.
Yeah, for sure. Timmy, though, getting an opening frag onto Taz. I mean, that's not untypical for that to happen, but we're going to have to see what Epi can do here on the other side of the map. If he can get through vent. Sibulet is trying to peek that. If Epi looks for it, don't know how this is going to go. He's going to throw that smoke. Wait in the vent. But in the meantime, Delcor is trying to push the bottom of the stairs. We're going to still stay on here with Epi, as I think he will try to push in as soon as Delcor or one of them tries to peek. And yeah, look at that. Cibolet is just waiting for him to peek out. And now that's going to force the global team to push out here. And they're just getting shut down all over by Mankey and Devlead. Delcor does get one, but it's not going to be enough. And yeah, Delcor tried there with a 2K, but Timmy Prono just going to bring it back and get the final kill to end up that round. 4-0 now for Celsia. 2 more rounds.
You can just see how great Celsia is hanging on to that defense. They're playing it so solid, giving each other the perfect backup, playing so closely together. It is just really, really hard for Global to come through.
Yeah, and we really haven't seen Global try to actually work 2 in the beginning of the round. We did see them go to 2, but that was after that one push had kind of failed. So this is going to be the first time we see Global actually go for a 2 push, or at least work the 2 site. Maybe 4 rounds too late, who knows, but 2 rounds left to go here for the offensive team. Let's see if they can get them. Alright, Delcor with that smoke, going to try to push up, get a UAV. I think he got one on Timmy.
Close there. Coldorn does get shot now. Global's gonna push on Timmy again with an A-kill. But look at this setup from... Wow, from Celsia.
The rotation was so quick and solid. And Global, they didn't think to check mid or to like survey the site a little bit to be like, oh, they put 4 guys in the site, we should not go here. And that's kind of what happens when you don't go for picks and you just rush or kind of like push one site. Like the other team can just, you know, like, hey, they're only going here. But look at this, Kroon going massive in the opening round, getting kills on Devlead and Cibolet.
Yeah, now Celsia defense falling unless Mankey goes crazier.
Oh my gosh, Mankey. We'll get pre-fired down. And Delcor finds his second kill of the game on Timmy Prono.
Finally a round for Global was pretty much because Kroon was able to get that amazing 2K entry frag. And that's the thing with Celsia at this point. The previous rounds, Global wasn't really able to get those earlier on picks, and now when they did, Celsia had just no chance on surviving that.
That Mankey, Kroon holding the stairs, getting a nice headshot onto Coldona as he comes on by, but Kroon looking for more. Pettaways will follow up with him, get the kill to Devlead, but Cibolet has already taken out Kroon. Mankey trying to go through the vent, but I think they already have a player up there. Yeah, Cib will take down Pettaways, and now Celsia has control of this site. If Timmy Prono can get this kill, he can't. Taz will take him out.
That was going to be a tough position because Cibolet will have to get those picks. Oh!
Cibolet fails massively.
What the hell was he doing?
I don't know what happened there, but it cost them the round.
Operation success.
And defense, like when you're down 3 rounds, defense is the side you want to be on if you want to make that comeback. And mistakes like that from the offensive team when they've already broken into that one site, you don't want that to happen if you're Celsia. That's how Global is going to come back into this game. So let's see if Global can step it up and keep this on. But Celsia, they're just going to have Timmy go to 2 as usual. I think Cibolet is trying to work that mid. He is point man. He's going to be going up against Delcor, who's defending it. Cib will drop that smoke. Let's see where he opts to go. Will he go through the stairs or up through mid? I think he's just trying to block the way for Delcor. But no, look at this. Cibolet's making a play to get into the spawn. Tries to go for a pre-file. Won't get anything.
It does confuse Global quite a bit because Pettaways already rotated to the base. So they think it's going to be a 2 with now Celsius throwing the bombs into 1. They're quite getting confused here, but now the frags are being made from Global. Now Celsia will have to push.
Pettaways coming in to support his team. Kroon gets a kill as well. And Key following up with a double kill.
If he would get that 3rd shot, he would have been in such a good position to 1v5 that. That was just mad.
Alright, well, we saw how Timmy can play defense, but what do you do against 2 scopes who are Taz and Delcor? I mean, they each got an opening frag here in that last round, and that pretty much sealed the deal, I think, for Celsia, because Celsia would just have to go massive with one of their players. Mankey wasn't able to do it, and so now we're here back into a 5-on-3 round score. But Celsia is going to opt to go for a 2 push, a lot quicker than Global decided to go for a 2. Epi is sitting in the backyard trying to pre-fire through the smoke. Can't get any kills. Devileet will just push on by. Taz will find 1 kill onto Devileet, but needs to back off a little bit. Ciboulette there getting a kill onto Taz. Taz to get a second onto Cold.
Petaways. Oh my god, Petaways just getting that smoke headshot straight away on Timmy. Taking out Ciboulette as well, just Mankey left. This is quite the amazing streak he's been pulling off now. Alcor missing a shot on Mankey.
Oh. Both scopes decided to jump through that doorway with, I think, pistols, but...
It's quite crazy to see, though. I mean, Mankey has already gotten 5 pistol kills this game. More kills than Epi's got in total.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Crazy.
But we're gonna have to see what Celsius is gonna try to do here. Like, I mean, they're going back to 1, but they also have a few players at mid, so I think they're going to try to split this one push a little bit through vent a little bit, but... I don't know, it's going to be rough. We've seen Global's defense through that vent is pretty strong with Kroon playing around here on the stairs, but Delcor, look at that. Quickly getting that kill to Cold Owner through the smoke. That's exactly what Global needed to get to hold down this round. And now what does Celsia do? They're in a bit of a pickle. It's 4v5. They did smoke up mid, so is this their last ditch effort of a play here at 2?
Oh, Timmy was not getting the backup he should have needed. Epi takes him then. Now it's a 2-on-4 situation for Celsia again. It was 5-0 on defense for Celsia, and it's now most likely going to be 5 tied. What on earth is going on already in this first map? We're only in the winner bracket finals.
Yeah, it just shows how strong defense can be. Look at this, Delcor pushing up, gets killed to Mankey, but Devileet will finalize it on him, but he can't follow it through. Better Ways finally getting the shots after missing about 20 of them. But look at that, it's 5 tied after a 5-0 deficit for Global. Absolutely crazy first map game here in the winner bracket finals. But again, like you said, no pressure on Celsia. I mean, they've already qualified. To them, this is probably just practice and just, you know, a little bit of pride to come first here in this cup. But look at that, Delcor slowly pushing up the stairs, picks the right time. Here's the nade being pulled, takes down Cold. Those are the plays you need to make if you want to come back and win this game for Global.
Well, at this point, it's only Epi defending the 2 sides, so if Taz doesn't rotate fast enough, then Celsia may have a good shot, but look at that. Just when I made the call, Taz gets inside. Epi gets UAV'd out, but he can back off a little bit. Oh, but Taz gets shot down by Devileet.
Now Epi can't do anything.
Celsia finally taking the site. Core wants to retake it. Mankey's just gonna smoke him out. And Timmy playing back. Devileet has to set the bomb.
Elcor's gonna go for this UAV, but he's getting pre-fire at the same time. Took a lot of damage. Petaways with a nice kill into Timmy. That's helping Global a little bit, and now they're all trapped inside of the site. Here comes the push. Kroon with the first kill.
Look at that pre-fire from Kroon. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And so it goes. 6 rounds straight for Global's defense. And now leading for the first time this game. 6-5. Now when it matters, they're there.
And look at Petaways, 16-6. He definitely stepped up in the second half. I mean, he's been getting at least 2 kills every single round, I think.
I was so surprised to see Celsia play so good, and I was hoping that we would see more of those plays in Japan, but after pretty much I thought that, Global is completely demolishing them and making an amazing comeback.
We have to look at what Devileet can do here. He's on the top of the stairs. He's looking for a pick. You're going to meet up with Delcor. Delcor quickly taking him out. Wow, that was so quick on Delcor's part. As soon as he peeked, he just got the flick. Cold Owner gets really nice good shots onto Delcor, takes him down to about half HP. That's pretty good, but can they work with that? I mean, they still have to take him out, and they have Kroon sitting on the right here. But I think it's going to be a 2 push from Global.
Well, at this point, Celsia is quite stuck. They have the mid control. They can try to move up, but Petaways is still playing back there. But Ciboulette doesn't die. He can just safely go through. Nobody catches him. Taz falls. Ciboulette's now probably going to take Epi out. He does take Epi, and now confusion happens. Mankey should know Petaways is still there. He's going to fall back. But it would be an amazing call for Celsia to call 1 now. I think Kroon does realize that, though. It may be a 1 after all. But no, Cold Owner is going to go to the 2 side with the bomb.
Pettaway's is in perfect spot here to still stunt these kills. Siblet isn't actually hunting down Pettaway's at all, which really confuses me because now Celsia, they're kind of trapped if they try to go towards 2, but I think you're right, they are going to go 1.
They are going to go 1 again. Kroon did not spot them, but he is going to stay in that one site. This could be a crucial mistake that Celsia is making. Mankey is already low HP. Coldhorn is about 60.
Siblet needs to turn around before Pettaways comes up on his behind. He's going to turn around. They're both low HP, tag each other. Pettaways is going to come out on top, and that's a huge advantage going to Global.
Yeah, the push has to happen now. They do push in.
Kroon gets 1,
Shots.
and Delcor with the support, getting the second. That's going to be 7-5 for Global in the first map of the winner bracket finals here. It was 5-0 for Celsia, and 7 rounds in a row that Global took back.
That is just absolutely mad. I don't even know how that happened.
Games like that shouldn't happen, and it's games like that will allow Global to come first if Andromeda can't knock out Celsia. Celsia, you know, sometimes they choke like a little bit in the grand finals. We rarely see them choke that much in the winner bracket finals, but hopefully they can bring it back in the remaining few games.
But yeah, Global has some free space to work around with. We do move to Celsia's favorite map now on dual sides, so it may be a harder map for them, but they have 2 maps to work around with. Celsia doesn't have any space for that. So at this point, it's starting to look quite good for Global if they still want to go to Japan.
And you know, one thing that I've noticed as well is that Global, I don't think they've ever performed well on Airplane. Celsia, though, have 7-0 Andromeda, or 7-1 Andromeda on Airplane. So I think that's also another thing to consider about that third map, is that I think it leans more towards Celsia, more so than Global, even though Global does have Kroon and Taz, I mean Delcor and Taz for those scopes. So it'll be interesting to see if we make it to that third map. But dual side, I mean, this is the map where a lot of strategy comes into play, and you're definitely right, that's where Celsia's whole strength is. Just good rotations and being able to play defense well. But I do believe it will be Global who plays on defense first.
It looks like it. It's not too much of an advantage, though. I mean, that's a good thing about dual side. It's quite even, so
Yeah.
nothing much can be said after those first 6 rounds are going to be played, unless either of the teams is going to take a huge lead. Then again, we can't call it too soon, because we just saw what happened on
Yeah,
India.
exactly. You know, Global just pulled a rabbit out of their hat, and just took the game. I don't know how many more miracles they have when they have to play either 1 or 2 more games to qualify, but if they can keep doing that, they're definitely suited well to qualify.
Well, at this point, I think the pressure is starting to move to Andromeda's side. They're probably anxiously watching at this point. But for now, let's just wait for Delcor and Timmy Porno to ready up so we can go to this second map of the winner bracket finals between Celsia and Global. Global currently leading 1-0 in map scores, as we will go into map 2, dual site.
Yeah, and a big shout out to GameStage Shin for giving away those giveaway codes in the chat. I think he'll be giving them away all during the entire broadcast, so make sure you keep your eyes on the chat. He'll be using the random generator and then PM you a code, and I think he'll just be distributing them out into the chat itself, so get your copy paste skills ready. And yeah, still waiting on Delcor, I think, to ready up. Hopefully they're not waiting for us.
I don't think so. Ah, there they are.
Yeah.
Delcor's ready. So let's get going as soon Kroon makes the call. Here we go then, map 2 dual site. Is Celsia gonna take it back to a third map, or is Global gonna move on swiftly to the grand finals, and thus relieving some of the pressure that they currently have?
And if they go to the grand finals, they'll also have a 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 series. So whoever goes to the grand finals will have quite the advantage on the other team, which really sucks for Andromeda, because they need to come second to knock out Global. But if they come third, they will potentially tie with Global or not qualify. So a lot of pressure on Andromeda there, but still quite a bit on Global here in this winner bracket final. So let's see what can happen.
I got kicked from the room, like usual things happen.
Oh, that sucks.
Let's hope I can find out the password.
Are you 1Y or 2Ys or 3Ys?
I don't have any info, so I won't really be able to get there. Ah, thanks.
Yeah, alright. So I sent it to you. We're in the first round here. Quite a few things happened. Cold Owner, Sibilet, Mankey, they all died on Celsia's end. But we are going to see Global if they can defend this bomb. Timmy is still alive. Petaways will take out Timmy. Timmy actually misses his shots. So now we're going to have to hop on board to Delcor. Delcor will get dropped as well. Devil Elite doing a lot of work for his team here. Potentially going to 1-on-4. Or I should say 1-on-3 here. But he's got 1 kill. Gets some nice shots onto Petaways. That's a lot of work for him to be doing, but he needs to get this bomb down. He's got 1:20 left. He's looking for that crack to take down Petaways. But if he peeks first, I believe that Petaways will be able to see him. Yeah, Petaways backs off and they just form a little bit of a crossfire on him. Oh, but he takes him out.
Does fall.
And
It's
with,
just Epi left.
Yeah, with Petaways falling there, that means he can freely go to 2, or he can sit here on the stairs and get this kill as Epi comes around. Oh, but no, Epi's prepared for it. That X95R is just a one-tap kill on someone who's as low as Devil Elite was. Close first round, really even between the two teams. Not a lot of strategy came into that game, just a lot of frag power from each of the teams. And that's exactly what we wanted to see, so tell your friends to come in and watch this highly entertaining game. And I believe Kroon saw one person in shower. I don't know if that was a helmet that he saw. But he is going to call it that there's a smoke coming out into the shower. Kroon looking at the ladder, waiting for someone to jump, not seeing anyone at all. But he's been, yeah.
The thing I do notice with Celsia is that with their rotates were so extremely fast winning their rounds, their pushes are actually really, really slow. And that may help a lot to Global because they have the time to work around with. And
look where Epi's playing as well. He's underneath TV. He's got Timmy and Sibilet. He can hear the nades. He's going to go for a push here. Catches Sibilet off guard. Looks up to see Timmy. Timmy trying to find him. They both miss each other. So Epi's going to throw the nade. Cold Owner with a kill to Kroon. Epi's still looking for the scope. Timmy is still up there. He spotted him. Going to throw out a smoke. Block his vision. Now this is a little bit of a tricky spot for Celsia to be in. They have 3 players up to the 4 of Global. Oh, Timmy.
Timmy gets out. Dalcor. Epi got away that quite lucky. Both Timmy and Mankey were shooting at him. Nobody managed to hit him.
Yeah, Timmy is making his move. He knows that Epi is somewhere around on the top of one site. He just doesn't quite know where. He hears them jump, takes down Epi. Those reflexes from Timmy are just amazing. Now they've got Petaways and Taz trapped in that dark room. They're going to smoke it out, get the bomb down. But look at Taz! Headshot right onto Timmy Perno. Massive kill coming out here from Taz. Let's hop onto him, see what he can do. Petaways with a nice kill to Cold Owner. Oh, look at that. Just those reflexes, that quick shot onto Mankey up on top of the one side. Taz going massive there.
He's quite using his pistol a lot this game, to be fair. I mean, he missed his shot on Taz and immediately switched to pistol, even though Taz was still full HP. So, not sure why he's doing that.
And alright, so Delcor just setting up for that anti-TV, but he should be fooled because the push are going to be at 2 here from Celsia. Smokes and nades out. As you can see, 2 players push in with Mankey sitting behind them. Cold Owner and getting a kill into Kroon. Devil Elite team kills. Sibilet with a kill into Delcor. Mankey getting a nice kill into Taz. And they have the site secured, but there's still a player in the tunnel, I believe. Really good push here coming from Celsia. Now Petaways and Epi have to come through that tunnel. And that's not going to be ideal for them as they're getting pre-fired hard from Mankey. Mankey finding 1 pre-fire. And Sibilet supporting him to get the second onto Petaways. And that's going to be 1-2 for Celsia, bringing it back here on offense.
After 9 straight rounds for Global, Celsia finally been able to take a round. Let's see if it's their turn now to take a ton of rounds.
And Global's going to fight back with the shower push and push into shower themselves. Cold Owner with a kill into Taz. Epi coming around on the flank, so they trade 1 for 1. Pretty equal, but there's a play in the showers. Oh my god, Timmy. What is Timmy just... Timmy's not human. Those crazy shots from him, just getting those kills. Gets him to the site. And it backfires. Global's push into that shower as well, so... Sibilet as well getting a kill to Delcor. They're just in a prime spot to win this round. 1 player left.
Oh, Timmy gets flat on Sim and Peta. Wow.
Return to main base. Your efforts are
And that's how Timmy Proto can single-handedly win rounds on his own. It's really scary that he can do that. I don't know if defense should actually push wherever Timmy's going, but absolutely crazy coming out from Timmy. Just cannot be understated at all how much impact he has on the game. And it's 2-2. It could go either way right now. 2 more rounds for this half. Del Cortez, of course, getting their trademark double frag kills together. They almost always seem to do that.
Usually in the rounds that they're able to get so many frags together, it's usually a round win for Global.
Game of scopes, man. That's what it comes down to. Delcor trying to bunny hop around onto top 1. He can't bunny hop in this game, so Swiftlet will easily take him down. Kroon will bite off more than he can chew. He only got 1 kill, but not enough. Epi. Wow, Global just trashed Celsia that round. Celsia couldn't get past that mid line on the map. Just, you know, Global was staying on those spots and kept them at bay for the whole round and just got all the kills they needed to get. So Celsia's gonna have to try something different, more so than just working those picks like they were doing there.
Well, let's see what Kroon's gonna do then. Kroon's watching the bridge, getting shot at by Devilly. Devilly's now trying to smoke him out, trying to confuse him a little bit. And Delcor's already there to stab him. Kroon moving up, he gets him, can he take another scope? He has to reload.
Thank you, going
How
huge.
did he not die there?
Oh, they're getting caught on the door to get. Oh, and there's no one there at bridge to shoot them. But Petaway's coming up on the flank, gets 1 kill, backs off smartly. It's gonna push Mankey. Mankey can't follow it up. 4-2 for the defensive team. Global going absolutely crazy in this game. This could be a quick 2-0. 3 rounds really just separates them from going to the grand finals with a massive 1-0 lead against Andromeda.
At this point, Global pretty much has the advantage. They've got the extra round that they needed on their defense. But now on attack, they'll have to open. It's pretty much these first 2 rounds are going to be important for them. They have to take at least 1, and then they should be quite in the mood to win it, I think.
Yeah, we can just see... I think Global, they're just reverting to their basic, you know, we have 2 scopes, let's use them. But actually, they just push right into 2 as I say that. So Epi, of course, will push in, get that kill onto Civilette. They threw all those smokes. Epi, of course, getting a double kill. This is going to be a very fast round if Timmy Proto doesn't step up. And look at that, he gets a nice kill onto Kroon. Let's try to hop onto Timmy, see what he can do. All 3 players are going to go through tunnel. Celsia?
Petaway is going to peek out, gets that first frag. Coldor takes him down. Coldor is going to push through. It's just Timmy left now, but it is Epi the 4K frag this round.
They sent all 3 of their players down through the tunnel. Really confusing play. I mean, they had time for Timmy to go through the ramp, which gives him a lot more visibility when they start to make those picks on the players coming from tunnel. So I was kind of confused there on what they were trying to do. They had 25 seconds, I don't know. But anyways, 5-2 now for Global. I mean, they won defense, they won the first round on offense. Just looks like everything's going well for Global right now. Celsia, though, they're in a tough corner now. A lot of mid play here. Look at Civilette. Civilette's sitting here at mid, trying to push up, trying to find them, but I believe most of the players are down in the shower.
Yeah, they're all on the grounds. Mainly Delcor is pushing up. Definitely does not spot him yet. He now finally gets him. Nicely out Kent at that double doors.
Yep, and Civilette is calling out too now. Look at the massive rotation coming out from all of Celsia, but look at that. Epi just backtracks, kills the player that's flanking. I think they know that Cib is the guy most likely to start to flank, so that's why Epi is always watching that flank or Devilite.
They should have pushed at that call, to be fair. I mean, if you know a player stabbing that hard, there can be like max 1 player only on the side. If that had pushed, it was pretty much Mankey on his own trying to defend it. Well, now 3 players have rotated, and one side is pretty much the less defended one.
Well, those players had already started to rotate. That's why Cib was pushing up. Cib had already given them that information. But now is the time that they should push. They took down Mankey, and now have Epi coming around on the other side of the map. Actually, no, Epi's just going to go through their spawn, which is still really good positioning. But look at that. Timmy Proto just walked into the site, drops the first player. Timmy Proto is just absolutely ballsy with the scope. He's going to get shot from behind.
Epi comes behind. He's completely caught off guard. Epi gets a 2K frag. And Cold Owner is now going to come in from the behind, but Taz already watching him.
Has Epi gotten 4 kills this round?
I'm not sure how many kills he's got. So at least got 3. Coldern's gonna try and push on, and Epi takes him out.
I
I think he
that
got a
was
4K again.
Return to main base.
okay.
Your efforts
I thought
are
it was an ace.
commended.
Did anyone else get a kill there? Like I don't. Yeah, he at least got a 4K. That's for sure. So excellent job to Epi. I mean, really good job. I mean, I said Timmy Proto can change games, but so can Epi as a point man. You know, with him flanking so hard and so fast. That's exactly what they need to do, and that's what happens when your flanker Cibolette dies, and then Epi's just free to roam the map. Here we
And now
can
they
see.
take on full force on their attack, taking the 2 rounds straight off the bat. Now a 6-2 lead, and it's starting to look really, really good for Global.
Can Epi pull another back-to-back 4K? 2 rounds in a row here. I mean, Global, they tried to push this one site. It didn't work out as Celsia just had a huge meat grinder of a setup going on. Just demolished everyone that was on Global. And yeah, Epi's gonna get dropped as well. Let's see if Taz can do what Epi couldn't do here. He's got the scope, he's got the bomb, he's gonna look on top of one, but won't find anyone. Going to find Mankey actually sitting in the open. Already
Timmy's
then.
already behind. Timmy misses a shot onto Taz.
Friendly
Oh,
is
Taz.
eliminated.
Taz tried to go for that peek, but all you can see is like the tip of their head there on those stairs if you play it right. So yeah, good try there from Taz, but just wasn't quite enough. It's still 6-3 for Global, so even with that good play coming from Celsia, they're still down 3 rounds. Need 4 to win. But let's see if
gonna
they...
try his insane wallbang again here. Now walked off of it. Cibolette's gonna get pushed out. Wow. Pretty much everyone in the Global team just went on, head on to that bridge, and just completely annihilated Cibulette there. Poor Cib.
Timmy Prentice trying to lock down that mid area as well. He takes Delcor out, who's trying to go for that peak. Delcor's actually 4-8 this game. It's actually really Epi, who's 17-6, that's really carrying the team. Good nades coming out here from Taz, but may not find Timmy.
Corner gets spotted now. He has to walk around.
But they know that there's at least 2 players on bridge now. Taz getting that pick on the Coldona, that's what they need to do. It's going to cause a mass rotation over to 1 from Celsia. And now Global can try to flank around from mid or even just go into 2. But look at that, Kroon is sitting up on top of the site as well.
Look at Padaway.
Stellar position.
Gonna stab from base. He gets Mankey out.
And now they're all
Timmy
trapped.
to push, and Devlead is now in a 1-on-4 situation.
To look around behind him, he's got 2 players. Oh, they were so low, but he couldn't secure them. That's gonna be Global winning 2-0 the winner bracket finals. They're gonna go into the grand finals. Gonna have that 1-0 lead, and now it's gonna be Celsia versus Andromeda in the loser bracket finals. That is going to be crazy, and with that, are we guaranteed at least a tie? If at least a tiebreaker for Global, if they can come first?
If Global comes first, they have at least a tiebreaker indeed.
Yeah.
For Andromeda, it's now tasked to make sure that they win against Celsia, because if they lose, then they can only pray to God that Celsia is gonna defeat Global in the grand finals and try and pull off a tiebreaker for them, because otherwise, it's all over. They will lose by 10 points.